Give me a scratch. Give me a scratch.
We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready? And begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and adults of all ages, guess what? It's Sunday, and we're listening to kopiradio.net, and who is on the decks right now? It's me, DJ Joker. And who is on the line with us right now? It is Mazango von Badman. Yo, Maz.
Yes.
Here we go. It's going to be an interesting show, because I feel in the mood. Yeah. Nothing to add to that? Well, that was, thanks, Maz.
That was...
Just leave me hanging. Thank you.
Absolutely insanely loud.
Do you think my settings may be slightly off? Maybe they are.
Slightly.
Hang on, let's give us a scratch person. See what they say.
Give me a scratch.
Yeah, they seem to be fine. Yeah, I don't know why it's incredibly loud. I think that last week something had become dislodged in the studio. And this week, I've relodged it. Since I relodged it, I've realised, hey, everything's working again. Yay!
I think you're going out on double source. That's what I hear currently.
I don't believe you. But hey, anything's possible. In the meantime, let's get the people over on the website who listen to audio only. Let's get them started as well. Hey, hello to you guys, and thank you for joining us this evening on kopiradio.net. That's right. DJ Joker and Mazanga von Badman right up until 9 p.m. That's right. We're going to be rocking and rolling and playing music and talking nonsense and...
Stuff and things.
Stuff and
as
things.
Usual.
We are going to be playing memes in the Discord chat. If you don't know how to get on Discord, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but hey, it's a thing.
It's a thing. It's absolutely a thing.
Earlier, I made the big mistake of putting out a challenge saying to everyone, hey, post your most offensive memes, because I thought that there might be something in there about, I don't know, being a dog being run over or something was probably the worst thing I was thinking of. Jesus Christ. We've got some weird people listening to our show.
Your imagination has been surpassed, and then some.
Oh, surpassed. Jesus. I mean, I literally had a moment where I was like, I should have gone to church today, and I've not been for like 40 years. You know?
Some of those posts would have made you go back. Oh, Father, forgive me, for they have sinned.
For they have sinned, indeed. There was some scary stuff in there.
You asked for it, you got it.
Yeah, and a special shout out just for Nailbomb42. Thank you, man.
Respect.
Jesus.
We don't fuck with Nailbomb 42.
No. I mean, Maz. I mean, you put up a decent fight for the first two memes, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is okay. And then Nailbomb 42 comes out and says, "Hold my beer, motherfucker."
Yep.
And somebody did, and he got typing, and just the two he put up, I put down my computer, had the rest of the afternoon off.
We have been defeated.
Oh dear. So yeah, we have got, as always, nothing lined up. Nothing is scripted. We just make it up as we go along. Do get in touch. We want to hear from you. Real DJ Joker on Facebook, Twitter, and Insta. If you're interested in seeing what I had for breakfast, there's going to be a post in there somewhere of some scrambled eggs.
Somewhere, yes. Only scrambled eggs, good sir.
Absolutely. Playing in the background right now is the theme from Dave Allen. I've fallen in love with this track really recently.
Excellent.
I do enjoy it, and I have to say it is really, really cool. I have got, though, I found this by accident earlier. I'm going to play this very little mix for you because I worked out something that works with it. So I'm going to shut up. You're going to listen to this. Oh man, tell me that does not work, because it does, and I know it does, so you don't even have to tell me. DJ Fresh versus Diplo versus Dominique, Young, Unique, and everyone else in the bloody room as well. It's Earthquake! Okay, so Dennis Horvat, Layla, and Sarah Finn Christiansen What have they got in common? Well, I'll tell you, it's noise, and that's the name of their track, and we're playing it right now on Kopimi Radio. Right up until 9 p.m, yeah, playing music and talking nonsense and making noise and listening to Dennis Horvat.
And looking at some memes in the chat box.
Indeed, let's check out the Discord screen share. Let's see if we can work out what's happening there at the moment.
Hallucinating. The mushrooms before a show. I hear double again.
I reckon it's you, mate. You've done something your end. It's not me. It's not
I
me. It's you.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. Let's share with you guys what's happening over in Discord. Then let's give a bit of magical transition. Woo! Here it comes. And there is a person dancing, saying "Yay!" Yeah, which is great. Who is that? Who is that in the chat box? Maz, help me out.
We have Agent X, we have Heather Holt, and we have also Big Man Audits.
Who?
Big Man Audits.
Big Man Audits in the house. I don't know.
Yeah.
If they come to audit us, are we due? Just the IRS
Hey,
knocking on our door?
You never know, but they're watching.
Hello, it's the IRS. We've come to say hello to you. It's come to our attention you've not paid any tax since 2012, even though you're not making any money.
I don't answer questions.
Is there anyone here that does answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
What about that person over there, behind you? Do they answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
I'm not asking if you answer questions, I'm asking if they answer questions.
He answer questions. We don't answer questions.
I've got to tell you, and again, just playing devil's advocate, I can see why the police get so annoyed with that. Can you imagine? It's like having a kid coming up to you and going, yeah, but why? Well, because I said so. Yeah, but why? Well, because it's that time of the day where I make decisions. Yeah, but why?
But why?
Yeah, it's the adult equivalent of why, isn't it? I don't answer questions.
Well, it's pretty much on the opposite side. You get hit with an abundance of questions, and you're like, yeah, no, I don't answer questions. Even Junior, I put him on a limit. I used to tell him, listen, you got all day until 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night, no more fucking questions.
8 o'clock at night, Junior comes in and goes, Dad, I need to ask you something. I don't answer questions. It's after 8 p.m.
No, that's right.
I don't answer
8
questions.
It takes less time to say I don't answer questions.
Can you imagine? This quantum loop though, right? You've got a 6-year-old, and no doubt about it, and the 6-year-old says to no doubt about it. He says, "Yeah, but why?" And no doubt about it says, "Don't answer questions."
Don't answer questions.
But why? No, don't answer questions. Yeah, but why? Because I don't answer questions.
Smack! Ask your mother.
Get out of here!
But why?
I'm claiming the 5th. Now go and ask your mother.
Really? I always claim the 6th. There, you got to talk to my lawyer.
See, I just don't know enough about those numbers, you see. I'd be claiming the 8th. I'd be saying, hey, I'm claiming the 16th.
You might be able to, just don't claim the 19th. Because that's the police.
See, that's why I don't know these things. Hopefully, that's a new word. It's a new US stroke English word I've just made up. Hopefully. It's because I'm watching a rabbit hopping. So hopefully you're having a great time listening to us. But if you're not, bugger off. Yeah.
Absolutely. Not only that, in the voice channel, Kopimi live stream, we have you live streaming the show also.
It's true.
Not only on YouTube, not only on Facebook, not only on 12 other places that we go out to, but also here live.
I'm just double checking, and apparently, yeah, the video is connected. So
yes, it is.
I've done something right today.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Hoorah,
so
Joker.
Anyway, you're listening to noise right now, not just us talking. That's the name of the track. Up next, because we are brethren, I'm going to play Brethren by UMEK.
Nice.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Welcome to the Battle Royale of Memes. I've got 4 things for you to talk about. Number one, I want the most offensive memes you can find. You know, the ones that make your mum cry. The ones that make your mum ashamed that you're on the internet. Number 2, I want memes about political things as well, because hey, who doesn't love politics? And number 3, anything with a cat, because hey, it's the internet.
Anything with a cat.
That's why the internet was invented, man.
Just for cats, I agree with you.
And number 4, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Maz, you get number 4.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Anything with Monty Python in gets double points. Yeah.
There you go.
You're listening to Kopimi Radio with DJ Joker this evening. It's now 19 minutes past 7. Thank you for tuning in. My colleague Mazanga Van Batman is literally below me right now. And hey, it's great to have you on board.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All of you, terrific people. Absolutely.
Are you ready for music? Then you're ready for DJ Joker.
So here we go, Left Wing Cody, and I Feel It, the original mix, in D minor, in case you're interested. I don't know why I told you that information, but I felt it was important to share.
Always good to know. Always good to know.
I know what it's like. You're out there, you're listening to a song, and you're thinking, do you know what? I wonder what key this is in. And I'm happy to help.
People want to know. They do. They have to.
So I've purposely unplugged from the atrocities in the world in the last 24 hours or so. I'm in a much better mood, I must say. You know,
very good of you. Very good of you. I approve. Yes. Less mental poison.
When you don't know the bombs are coming, hey, ignorance is bliss.
It truly is. I could tell you that from personal, experience. Yeah. Better not to know. Boom. Just go outside and get that footage, boys and girls.
It's like, hey, it's 10 o'clock at night. Why is it so light outside?
The nuclear glow, my brother. The nuclear glow. What was that? That cult of the radiation and the monkeys strike back or whatever.
Dude, you're talking about Planet of the Apes, and I've got to tell you, I watched the precursor to that the other day. I can't help myself. Guilty pleasure, as you well know, but Planet of the Apes is one of my all-time favourite sci-fi film series. And I watched the one where Caesar is the first ape to talk. Said in 2021 as well. I don't know if that was an omen or not.
It was the typical foretelling of these movie in-knowers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going to say this, okay? I want my monkey. I want my monkey.
Give me my monkey.
I know that the downfall of the human race is going to happen because we enslaved the monkey race, but also I don't want all my dogs and cats to die either. So because that's the whole.
I could totally understand that.
That's the precursor. Oh, looking at Elmo over there at the moment. If you've not check this out, right? So go on YouTube. I don't mind. Go and miss the show for 5 minutes. It's absolutely fine. I'll let you. Right, go on.
What the hell, Joker?
Go on YouTube and look up Elmo and June. You know the film June. I have a great affinity for. Someone has done the most amazing edit. It's mind-blowingly good. Okay, basically Elmo goes into the room with the old high priestess woman, and she goes the whole "put your hand in the box, young Atreides," and then Elmo goes, "Me no wanna put it in the box," and then they've got Elmo putting his hand
in the box.
Yeah, in the pay box.
My mommy said that, and look what happened.
Yeah. And then basically it's like, this will kill the animal. What would you do, young Atreus? And it's like, Elmo would let the animal go. It's just brilliant. So, I don't mind if you miss the next 5 minutes of the show. Just go and check that out because it's worth watching.
Encouraging the fans to go elsewhere. My goodness, man.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the Mix.
You're listening to DJ Joker on Kopimi Radio.
So here's my meme. Here's my meme of the day, everyone. Check this out, right? This is my idea of a decent, half-decent meme. I came across this earlier, and I thought this one sums me up perfectly. It's a text meme, but it's basically, if you knew me before my 20s, you never actually knew me. You knew me in season 1. We were severely underfunded, and the writing team was going through a lot at the time. Sub marks to whoever came up with that. That was brilliant.
Eloquently said. Eloquently said. I totally agree with that. Yes, if you knew me before.
The problem is
you
now.
don't know me now.
The problem is now we've got much better writers. You're welcome. But our funding is still on the same level, which is fucking non-existent.
Non-existent. Yes. Hey, but they come in, they listen, and we keep on keeping on. Nothing's been scripted.
Exactly. You pay your money, you take your chance. Something.
Absolutely. Yep. And gas, ass, and grass, nobody writes for free.
So Eats Everything featuring DJ. No, sorry, DJ.
Is that French or
oui.
wannabe?
Oui, is français. It's featuring DJ. It is a track called The Tribute, which is translated to The Tribute. Up next, a track called...
You should work for the United Nations, my good man.
Can you imagine?
Your translations, spot on, mate.
I do like at the moment that every time they interview one of the Russian guys on the radio, the announcement comes out before and says, the person is being translated. And you hear this person going, yes, as a Russian, I don't like what is being said about my country. And
your country.
Vladimir Putin never wants those things to happen, other than the things that he did do, but he doesn't say he did, and we're quite sure that people made those things up. There you go. I pretty much summed up the news there, haven't I?
That's all of the news that you can get.
In fact, let's go across to News Studio now and see what's happening. Yes, so the translation of the things we've just been talking about on the things. Basically, he says something about gardening in June, and that season 3 of The Boys is also coming out at the same time.
We're lucky we have this on the calendar.
Oh dear. And you can see the breaking news right now. It's just coming in that in the beginning God actually put 2 men on the planet, and it turns out that was a mistake. He'd hit Control.
This is going nowhere.
Control C and Control V. He got it round the wrong way. Basically, he was supposed to put it down as a man and a woman, and once he'd done that, great success.
Ta-da! Breaking news on kopimiradio.net.
Absolutely. Live from Kopimi Studios. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do love that screen. It makes me feel like a news broadcaster.
Yes, that is a very nice screen.
Do you know what, for Christmas, I'm going to ask for a green screen behind me so I can have the full Sky Studio behind me.
Well, the auto curtain green screen is available from Ronco Products, only $29.95 in 6 easy payments, and yes, free shipping.
Only $29.99, and wait, there's more. That's right, order now and you'll be able to get your very own penknife set made of plastic. This penknife set is made from the highest quality plastic from China. China is a country in the Middle East and once owned half the world before they were beaten back by the Japanese and the European Union.
Marco Polo, Marco Polo, Marco Polo.
Dear. Do you know, the one thing I do regret is that last week, no doubt about it, no question about it. I keep doing it.
No question about it.
No question about it. I do apologise, my friend. The fact he was singing to us that track for a good solid half an hour, telling us, you know the one, man. It's the one that goes, and for half an hour, we were literally subjected to his family. He actually rang his mum.
He rang his mom.
And he
rang a cousin.
He went, Ma.
Absolutely.
He went, Ma.
Absolutely.
Ma, remember that song that went, meow, dip, dip, dip,
ow,
ow,
yeah.
Ow, ow.
Yeah. But hey, we got it in the end. That was absolutely wild. Not only that, YouTube had an issue with that They didn't
know
know what we went through to figure out which song that was.
And then they banned us and literally silenced the whole audio because we played that song. So thanks.
That song. You know what? I even told them, I'm like, dude, you could pick them almost as good as Joker. Joker will get like 3 of those in a show. He's doing brilliant. You got it. First guest star appearance for like the whole show, and you busted it out with the one. So, yeah, that was absolutely awesome.
So the only thing that I regret is that I haven't had a chance to pull the audio from the behind the scenes that I know that you do grab, and because I know
I sent it to you.
Yeah. No,
okay, cool.
I just not had a chance to do anything with it, but I really do want to just get his version of him singing that over the top of it.
On top. Oh, that would be awesome. You know what? Because he did pretty good. He got like the whole chorus a couple of times.
Yeah, he did. He did. Actually, when you actually listen to it and went, oh yeah, of course that makes perfect sense what he's talking about.
Yeah, I should have known earlier. Exactly. I was
ow. And we're like going, what are you talking about? But actually, yeah, makes perfect sense. So if you've not caught,
was absolutely awesome.
Not caught our show from last week, do check it out. A special guest star, no question about it, who jumped on with us and told us about the things that he does in Killeen in Texas. And another video came out in the last 24 hours as well, I noted. And doing his usual thing where he's just saying, "Hello there, officer. How are you today?" And they're like, "Get down on the ground."
You know what? There is a gentleman that happens to. I call it like a bad cop magnet, but again, he doesn't do anything to encourage their mindset. Let's put it like that. Cause first of all, he's black, and of course, they get a special relationship with the police.
I know.
And again, it's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, no, and again, no question about it. That's why I keep saying no doubt about it, because it's like, there is just no doubt this is going to happen.
There is no doubt about it. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I totally agree with you. He has a double nickname.
Do you think I could set up a parody account called No Doubt About It? And me being white, of course, I could probably walk up to policeman and go, "Hey, how's it going today, officer?" And he'd go, "It's absolutely fine, sir. How are you?" And just see the complete opposite.
Have 100 squid, and here's a get out of jail free ticket that we give all to the white people. Yes. I pay money to see that. Even Eddie Murphy, back in the days in the late 80s, he did a skit where he did makeup like a white man, and he saw the world through a white man's eyes and a black man's dream, and it was like the funniest thing you have ever seen, because white people get everything for free. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yes, I do. Thank you.
You should only be so white.
It's a bit like, was it last week? It was International Women's Day, wasn't it? Did you hear about this? Apparently across the whole planet, everyone's doing this now, which I thought was a sign for Triple X, Hunter Hearst Helmsley from the WWE.
I thought that was vagina. Sorry.
Yeah, I had no idea. It just
V for vagina.
Well,
anyway, V for victory.
Congratulations on the vagina. Have a great day.
Yeah, excellent. We love it.
Oh dear, it's crazy. The other day it was International Pie Day. Did you even know there was a Pie Day? It's just, they're making up reasons for having days.
You knew that there was a Pie Day. You get what I'm saying? This is like your genre. But
that's because somebody on one of the stations I listened to was like, "Hey, do you know it's International Pie Day today?" I was like, "Yeah, I know it's International Pie Day. I do know it's International Pie Day." And he just went, and that happened a lot. And apparently, the pie of the day was steak and kidney.
Kidney.
Yeah. Don't giggle. That's a good English dish. That is. I mean,
listen, it's good pie. To be honest, yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, I want to play this track through because I love this. This is Camel Fat and their track "Hanging Out with Charlie."
grabbed girls' butts, and they liked it. let's get this story straight. Charlie used a hell of a drug. But that's what I'm talking about.
Ow.
You know, all the cocaine we did in the 80s and drinking is that's what. We got like 2 brain cells left. What? Now, Hollywood, we did that sort of thing. You know, we French kissed girls in clubs. We licked on girls' faces. We grabbed girls' butts. And they liked it. People say a lot of things under the influence. Come on now. Let's get this story straight. Charlie gets out. When Charlie's hanging out with us. Fiddle. That's all. Every time I see Charlie, I go, just to let Charlie know I remember it. Charlie used a hell of a drug. I must be losing my mind.
This could be my new favorite GIF or GIF.
But that's what I'm talking.
Hang on. Hi. Hello.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Boing. Boing. Oh wait, I need to do some work.
Adorable.
I'm supposed to push some buttons. Oh, I can think of a couple.
Stuff, right?
So that was Camel Fat and hanging out with Charlie, and this is Fisher with a very important message, which is...
I must be losing my mind.
Sorry, I was confused. I was just distracted for a second. Fisher with Stop It. Stop it.
Stop it.
But that's what I'm talking about. I must be losing my mind. Losing my mind. Losing my mind. Losing my mind. Losing my mind.
Moving up and down, side to side like a roller coaster.
Yeah, moving up and down and from side to side like a roller coaster. Don't keep...
Is that what they do?
Don't keep posting the same meme for crying out loud. It'll look like we're stuck in a perpetual loop. I mean...
I think somebody's in the booby trap.
Jesus.
Haro de boobies. Oh my goodness. People are upping their game.
Yes.
You said war, did you?
I say let them.
Absolutely. Suited to the music. Yeah. Bopping to the beat.
I was going to say for comedy effect, look, I can just kind of... Yeah, that'll work.
There you go, right? In the right direction.
Like a roller coaster.
With a baby, yeah.
So what should we talk about? Let's talk about films, because films are good, aren't they? I watched a film today, Maz. Guess what film I watched?
What film did you watch today, DJ Joker?
No idea, I can't remember the name of it. Bear me a second while I do some Googling and tell you what it's called.
Google away, my man. That it must mean that it didn't really put like any thought in your head if you couldn't even remember the name, because generally you're pretty good at that. I mean, my excuse is traumatic brain injury. You know, that's why I don't remember shit. You know what I mean?
I think I've may have mentioned it. I was adding this to my list the other week. It's called Special Correspondence, and you know, I've gone down a rabbit hole with Ricky Gervais lately for some reason. I've just kind of gone down that rabbit hole.
But Ricky Gervais is pretty good to watch, to be honest.
Well,
I mean, as long as he's not repetitive.
No, this works quite well, actually. He's in it, and so is Eric Bana, who you may remember from the original Hulk film, where he played David Banner, as opposed to Bruce Banner, because, hey, that's how that works. And I like Eric Bana anyway, because he did a really good Poltergeist film, which I'll come on to in a minute, because you can't talk about Eric Bana without talking about that. Anyway, premise of the story is that they're supposed to go to Ecuador and report on some war-torn things happening, and they lose their passports and so end up in a hotel room, and they fake all of the stuff that's happening to them, pretty much like we do every single week in this show. Similar kind of thing with soundscapes and things. Anyway, so and it's a good hour, 40 minutes of just funny shit, basically. So well worth a watch. It's called Special Correspondence, and that's what it is. But if you want to watch something a little bit out there, let me just how do you spell poltergeist? It's a film called Deliver Us from Evil. It's from 2014, so getting on a couple of years ago now, but it's really good. This will take you into that place of do you believe or don't you believe kind of place, and it's based on a true story as well, which I love, because when these things happen to mention true stories, you think, yes, they're all on drugs.
They're just saying it's a true story, you know, to pretend that it's a true story.
No, it says so in the story. It says it's based on a true story. Don't
the key word would be based on.
Don't you go spoiling my whatever the words I'm trying to think of. My preconception of the world.
Don't go popping my balloons. Yes, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's based on a book or anything. We're just checking out the Wikipedia page. Deliver Us from Evil, the 2014 film, a supernatural horror film directed by Scott Derrickson and produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. The film claims to be based on a 2001 non-fiction book. There you go. That means it's real, doesn't it? Non-fiction book entitled Beware the Night by Ralph Sarchi and Lisa Collier-Cool. Beware the Night sounds like an old 80s song, doesn't it? Beware the night.
Yeah. Some old rock style thing. Yes.
Its marketing campaign highlighted that it was inspired by actual accounts. However, the plot is an original piece directed by director Derrickson. The film stars Eric Bana and Edgar Ramirez, Sean Harris, Olivia Munn, and Joel McHale. In the main roles, and was released on the 2nd of July 2014. The film grossed $87.9 million against a £30 million budget, which means they made some money.
They made some bread. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
So, Deliver Us from Evil is a really good film. If you're into your whole poltergeisty type, films and, possession and, is there a dark side to the universe and all that kind of thing, hey, that's a good film for you. If you're looking for rainbows and buttercups, I would avoid.
Really, rainbows and buttercups in a poltergeist movie? Absolutely, but they're all dead.
They're all possessed. The buttercups will come and get you and strip out your lungs in the middle of the night, so you can't even scream.
There used to be a promo for one of the movies. It's so scary that you won't be able to scream. That's how scary it was.
Space makes your voice go dead, as the Chinese would translate from Aliens.
Absolutely. I remember that. That was very funny that you threw that comment in the alien discussion.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty good. I do like my poltergeist films. There's just something about that whole genre I enjoy, which makes me kind of freaky, doesn't it? Really, I've never thought about that.
I don't know. There are people who do enjoy that. I mean, I don't know. Do you believe in that kind of possession and stuff like that, or is that like the inner id of the person doing whatever? And yeah.
I mean, that's really interesting. It's a really interesting question. I feel like we should. Hang on a second. Let's. I feel like we should do something proper with this. Hang on. So yeah, let's talk about this. And do we believe in poltergeist activity and ghosts? It's an interesting concept, I know. I'm playing the wrong music right now. This is more of an easy listening thing, so we're just gonna roll with it because that's how we go.
I thought I was listening in the background. Now I'm like, I think he was going for a little bit more spooky.
I don't seem to have anything spooky, so you just have to make do with this. It's called Bluebird, and it's all about a bird that is blue. Anyway, yeah, poltergeist films, they are a relative interest to me. Paranormal Activity is genius, by the way. If you do watch Paranormal Activity, you'll find there are several films, and they all link into each other as well. And there's a couple of other outside ones, and I also enjoy those Conjuring films as well from the Conjuring universe.
So a question would say The Shining. Okay, so we've analyzed that, and I've come to my conclusion of what it was, but do you think that would be considered a poltergeist? Which I obviously think it was the dude who's just like losing his fucking mind. There were no ghosts in that story.
Well, if you've not watched the follow-up film Dr. Sleep with Ewan McGregor, which was released in the last couple of years, a lot of those questions are actually answered in that second film. I'm just going to keep up this voice now. This is my voice for the rest of the show. Thank you.
I figured you were going to do that. That's why I'm having a conversation.
So yeah, it is. The Shining's a whole different place. That's more like psycho-y type stuff, psychic stuff. Sorry, not psycho stuff. Psychic stuff, as opposed to Paranormal Activity type films. So I'm thinking films like Poltergeist and the films where people
horror, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good example. The Conjuring universe do it really well, with people being possessed, and it's for me. I find it interesting because it has an element of reality to it, and that's what I like. A little bit of reality in my films.
Get enough in your day-to-day existence.
Well, no. My day-to-day existence is boring as hell. God, man, I'd kill for some ghosts in my day-to-day. You know what I mean? I
would kill her.
Anyway, let's move on to more actiony type things. So, as we mentioned earlier in the show, The Boys Season 3 is coming up in June. We don't know much about it other than the fact that we both watched a teaser trailer earlier today, and we went, hey. And Maz is so taken back, he's had to write in his digital calendar, must remember to download The Boys Season 3 in June.
Boys 3, yes.
And we've also...
I'm still waiting to see them piece the Invisible Man together.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool.
I'm just thinking, how many more insane ways do we get to kill superheroes? Yes, It's a good one.
So if you're not familiar with The Boys, it's very simple, okay? It's the superhero genre. Lots of people are already switching off their radios right now and going, whatever. But no, listen. It's got that adult twist on it with some gratuitous violence. It's like Tarantino meets Marvel. That's what you need to know.
Yes, at the least, because it is like something else. It's something else. If you have that anger inside, yes.
It's something that's just it's really, really good. So yeah, do check that out if you aren't up to date with it. Then there's 2 seasons to catch up on before season 3, so which may bring you up quite nicely into season 3.
Can't wait till the summer, to be honest.
Yeah. In other news, and what I'm waiting for at the moment, is the Blu-ray DVD release of Spider-Man, because obviously I went to the cinema and watched it, and now I just need to re-watch it multiple times.
Yeah, I need to reaffirm yourself. Yeah.
There were so many good geeky bits in it. I cannot even tell you. From my point of view, I was there, and I was a school child going, yay, Spidey! Yeah, so I do need to rewatch
however
that.
you could make the childhood reappear and feel that way, you know what? I'm behind you.
Exactly. And yes, those were the things that I've caught up with so far. I suppose Witcher is still happening. That's still on my radar. Started to watch a bit of that today and just didn't get back into it. I don't know, it's just slow moving at the moment. At least the original one had story going, and this is a bit of a slow burn for me. So
Yeah.
It's kind of, yes, let's tell you another story. No, please pay attention. I'm going to tell you a story now about all the things you already know about, but we're going to have to reaffirm all of the characters because we've got new people watching it now. So here we go again. This is Jimmy. This is Jimmy the Ear, and this is Tommy Four Fingers, and this is Bertie Witcher. I don't know what their names are. That's why I'm making them up. Yeah, that's all going on at the moment. Yes, so there you are. Thank you for tuning in this evening. You are listening to Kopimi Radio. We're on kopimiradio.net, across the internet on many platforms. You can catch up with us in the chat room over on Discord, and you can even say hello on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and we've even got links for that and everything. And look, I'll even...
the descriptions, as always. And yes, we also have... Oh, Romildo Mendez! Thank you, brother. I just give us a little yo-ho-ho on the Twitter, and McNabbot, one of the old Anon fellows in broadcasting, also just hit us up.
Fantastic. If you are curious on how to get in touch with us, you're watching the video right now, you'll see all of the little links there for us. There we are. Look, link,
Right below.
Yeah.
Right below. All the links. So you can find us absolutely everywhere.
All the links. In the meantime, here's a picture of Thor for you all, because I know you're all big Thor fans.
We love Thor.
Which is...
I like the comic book version better.
Yes. Although I always like the Mike Tyson joke is like, after a night of exercising, he wakes up the following morning. They say, "How do you feel?" And he goes, "Thor." Thor.
So that was, I saw that freight train coming.
Yeah. Choo
Yes,
choo!
sir.
Get on, motherfucker.
Thor.
Okay, we're going to play some more music and talk more nonsense, and we'll be back. We've got another hour of this to go. Can you believe that? I was like thinking,
Yay.
God, we've got 2 minutes left or something, but hey,
Maybe
we're doing
you'll throw us
okay.
down one of your awesome master mixes.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It absolutely is.
But in the meantime, let's find something else. Let's find some funky disco house.
Sounds like a good.
It's cold, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm lonely, all I have are these thoughts of traveling the world with you and spending the rest of our lives together. I know that I can make you happy, and in return you would do the same. But there's this thing that makes me hold back. I don't know how to tell you, but I keep thinking about you. Boy, I keep thinking about you. if I let this chance go, I'll regret it forever. I wanna spend my life with you. Yeah. Oh, thinking about you. Oh, thinking about you. Thinking about you. Oh, I'm thinking about you. Boy, I've been thinking about you. Boy, I've been thinking about you. I keep thinking.
Give me a scratch.
Yeah, so one of my favorite tracks, this is Pulsar, and it's called The Groovy Cat, and it's got an amazing sample of the Pink Panther. Oh yes, check this out.
Give me a scratch. Give me a scratch.
about the ragamuffin president thing?
Oh, yeah. I've got 4 things to talk to you about. The Ultimate Warrior won't know what hit him this week.
Right?
You know it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Macho Man Savage. Yeah, man, that takes me back.
I'm sure it does. You remember it very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am the Ultimate Warrior. Well, he didn't say warrior, though. He said the way he used to say it was weird. It was warrior.
I don't remember those steroid junkies. That was like already past the prime of my interest, to be honest.
That was cool. How many steroids do you think that man had in him? I mean, I can see at least 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Give me my applesauce. What have I missed whilst I've been mixing? Then I'm sure just lots of wholesome.
Nothing. Everybody's been mesmerized. Absolutely mesmerized.
Let's have a look. There's this person here who is having a wardrobe malfunction. Diesu Domine. Man, am I a Python fan or what?
You have to be. That's like when you were doing the. I posted that exactly before you gave me the verbatim of the skit. So, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, all right, I got the ground ready.
You mean you can't expect to wield its supreme executive power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you?
Absolutely.
Make laws very resilient. Yep, I'll tell you what. I've just had to get new varifocals. True story.
Oh, really?
Okay, that's scary. Nice. Okay. Gratuitous cat. I did ask for cats at the beginning of the show, didn't I?
Yes, always cats. Gotta have cats in the show. I've had animals that were always like, fuck this, fuck that. Yeah, that's a cat. Computer says no.
Okay, so a couple of things in the mix there. This most recently is Rush Chimes with Turn Me Out, and this is Naughty Boy, La La La, featuring Sam Smith of all people. What's he up to these days? Or what are
Being
they?
a naughty boy, I would think. La La La.
I hate it when you hiss and preach about your new messiah, 'cause your theories catch fire. I can't find your silver lining. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, 'cause if my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to rock it. I go. If our love is running out of time, I won't count the hours. Rather be a coward when our worlds collide. I'm gonna drown you out before I lose my mind. I can't find your silver lining. I don't mean to judge, but when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. I'm covering my ears like a kid. When your words mean nothing, I go la la la. I'm turning up the volume when you speak, 'cause if my heart can't stand it, I'll find a way to rock it. I go. I'll find a way to rock it. I go.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I love this one though, because it's like he's got, I've got 8 things to tell you about.
8. Picking them up more, even more. Yeah, right. I'm only going to tell you this 8 times. Yeah. Because I was good at numbers in school.
Guess how many steroids I've taken today?
This many. In one muscle. Yeah.
What is it? The Postman Pat meme, isn't it? Where Postman Pat goes into the post office and the little lady behind there and goes, "I've been taking steroids because the doctor's given me steroids and I've grown a penis." And Pat says, "Anabolic," and he goes, "No, just a penis."
I get that one. I think I saw an X-rated version of the Postman Pat that they actually did some intercut scenes with fornication in the mail truck, and it was absolutely the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. There aren't enough overdubbed things. I was talking about this the other week. Guilty pleasure watching some old Stingray episodes, and all of a sudden my brain went, why has nobody just voiced over these with something funny? And there's some versions on the internet, but they're just not quite there. There are people who've had a go and have got bored with it very quickly, but with just a few hours work, I reckon you could come up with a whole episode of just double entendre and stupid jokes, which have got nothing to do with the plot whatsoever. But hey,
they wouldn't have to be, and it would kind of like be take away from the humor if they did, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. So this is a call out to all those overdubbers who like overdubbing. Yes,
absolutely. I mean, if you need me just to lay down some vocals for you to sort of match up, I'm always happy to do that kind of thing. I've got a full range of characters available to me at any one moment in time.
And also you have telephone answering machine credits to your
I do indeed. Yeah. There's a professional organization that literally, if you ring them, you'll hear me going, "Hello and welcome. Please press 1 now if you'd like to talk to accounts, or press 2 for a human being. Press 3 for a naughty blonde." Oh wait, that's a completely different phone system. Yeah. But you get the idea anyway.
0 should leave a message for the one, the only real DJ Joker. Yes.
If you're into humiliation, press 4 several times.
For S&M, place another 69 on the dial. Yeah. Very funny. Very funny.
If you like to
But I like the recording. You let me hear it. It was very well done. Very well done.
If you like to be dominated, press 5, you dirty little pervert.
And if you like your good time being destroyed, 68, and I'll owe you one. Yeah.
I did read something the other day, actually. Apparently, I didn't realize this, but apparently there's something called a 34 and a half. Use your imagination, kids.
That sounds pretty lonely, I must say. You sound pretty lonely in those low numbers,
It's just a bit one-sided, that's all I'll say.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It's that pretty much goes with the 68. It's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll owe you one. One-sided.
Anyway, half an hour to go.
One thing I'm going to say about being one-sided.
One thing. Oh yeah. I seem to have stalled. No, I haven't stalled. Nobody's posting anything anymore. What's going on, guys? What's happened? You can't possibly run out of memes. There's a whole internet full of them.
Really.
Just having a quick double check.
I think they've gotten mesmerized by the tunage, to be honest.
That would explain it. I'll go back to playing crap then.
You weren't mixing earlier like you threw down just a few minutes ago.
It's true.
It's pretty nice, though. Pretty nice one. They're all like that.
Well, that's why I'm here. Musical interludes. As well as the comedy, of course.
Yes. And stuff.
And stuff.
Things.
This is the Kungs featuring the Ephemerals. The Ephemerals? The
Ephemerals, no?
Yeah, no, you're right.
See,
Well done.
I can't even see it. It sounds like ephemerals.
Well done. It's just there on the screen. I know you can't see it, but it's just down there. But yeah,
down there. Yeah.
You've seen around the corner and you're there.
I'll look harder next time, boss.
Thank you. Anyway, check this out for the next 6 minutes. Well, it won't be the full 6 minutes. We'll find something to talk about in the meantime. But anyway, check out for a few minutes and then we'll be back. So right now you're listening to the sounds of the Snooker Boys, a track called Rockin' Fun, which this isn't the version actually with my guitar solo on, but I did do some improv over this for the very talented Nelson Binder, who I've not spoken to for several years, and it's just reminded me that I must reach out to him and say hey, because he made some great music. Great music.
Yes, I remember. Living next to Russia headache.
Well, nobody wants to live next to them, really, do they? Let's be fair.
Junior was over here. Starts with this Russia-Ukraine shit. I'm like, shit, dude. Look up the Crimea. I'm like, dude, I give the Crimea at least 150 years at least. Shit's been going down in the Crimea. It's like nothing new. Everybody, oh, Russia, dude, Crimea.
But to be fair,
1856 to 1860 something, it started. The shit kicked off there, and it hasn't stopped kicking off. It led to World War One. It led to World War II. Dude, this area is like the button of the world. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's the age-old thing, isn't it? I mean, Justin Timberlake had it right when he was talking about the Crimea River a couple of years ago, wasn't he? I mean, that was one of his big tracks.
Crimea. Yeah, and that song's at least 80 years old, too. So, yeah, Justin Bieber, what?
Justin Timberlake, not Bieber.
Justin Bieber Timberlake.
Bieber would have been baby, 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 baby.
Yeah, Crimea River, very old song.
Anyway, check this out on the camera. I'm going to do some scratching. Just like the music video, isn't it? Yes.
Absolutely. Better because it's live. Yeah, I love a bit of duck sauce, especially when I'm having duck. When I'm not so much. But Barbra Streisand by Duck Sauce, and this is Luca Debonair and Touch Your Body.
I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you, but I gotta think twice. If I could touch your body, I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, take some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my partner off the floor. Oh, when that love comes down with a devotion, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. 'Cause I gotta have touch your body, body. I've got a body like you, touch your body, touch your body, baby, touch your body, body. I've got a body like you, touch your body, touch your body, baby.
Vibration. got to take a little time. Time to find that feeling. Shuffle and swing. Get the beats to do their thing. 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 Feel the sub-vibration. Feel the sub-vibration. Feel the sub-vibration.
So, Soul Vibration by Joseph Sintara. There
And
you
that's
go.
the one Giuseppe. I'll bet you he's Italiano.
He might be. He might be.
That name just screams the pasta.
He says, hey, you wanted the pasta? I give you the pasta, you son of a bitch.
Right. I want to fuck on the table.
You want to fuck on the table? Oh, get out
What
the
do you mean
field,
I want to fuck on
you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. And in summer, that's sun on the beach.
It's incredible how in tune we are these days. It's quite scary, to be honest with you.
Well, nice of you to notice. I could claim that it's been like this for quite some time, but
Yes.
consummate professionals, nothing planned. Yeah, this is the way a well-tuned machine works, other than computer fuck-ups, which we are not in control of.
I particularly like the GIFs at the moment, which are available through Discord, because most of them are Kermit or Muppet related. Is this war? Oh, this is war. Oh no. Oh well.
You do the voice as well. Oh no. Waka waka.
Hey, I've got a joke. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Although I did just watch the South Park one the other day with the Germans telling jokes, which I will have to find the transcripts for if I can do it very quickly, because it is funny. It is
They got
funny.
the transcripts this evening.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed the Monty Python retrospective. Yes,
Yeah.
very funny.
King of the Britons, King of
and
the U. King of the U. I thought we were an autonomous collective.
Absolutely, an autonomous collective.
Let's do the transcribed. I do love Google. Let's see if it comes up. Let's have a look.
With no time to waste.
It would be either Google or DuckDuckGo would be the option.
Yeah, so I've got the. Hang on, you know, it might be actually. You won't be able to hear it, but I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling, and it's coming on strong. Thank you. I'm here until 9 p.m. Please tip your waitress.
Yes, please tip your waitress.
I have a
Or
feeling.
your server person, as they call them today.
I have a feeling that it is. What's the word I'm looking for here? Subtitled. That's right.
Oh, so you're going after subtitle. I get it.
But I've got a
if
feeling.
you can't find it verbatim someplace,
You've got
subtitle and you'll probably be able
you've
to
now
find it.
listen. You have to now be quiet. Do not talk. Listen, okay?
Ich werde jetzt Deutsch wird sagen.
I will now tell a German
Und
joke.
Wurstmacher kauft ein Muesli-Box.
A sausage maker makes a box of muesli. I will now tell another joke.
Ich werde jetzt noch ander wird sagen. Nachwest, Nachwest.
That's knock knock in German, apparently.
Wer ist das?
Who's there?
I'm still listening.
Ein Kannibal.
A cannibal.
Was?
What?
Du bist etwa zu sterben und gegessen werden.
You are about to be killed and eaten.
Schweinhund, ich werde ihn nicht umbringen.
Asshole, I will murder you first. That's right, that's a German joke, everyone. I'm from South Park. It's one of my favourite things. It just makes me giggle every time. Knockwest! Knockwest!
I understood the German pretty much without an explanation. That's pretty good.
Who is das? Oh, brilliant. So if you want to hear us playing tracks and samples of other people's stuff, then please tune in next week from 7 p.m. Well, we'll be doing the same. Rhythm of Sound by Faulkness. The Disco Jack edit now coming up of Chemar's Die Hard. Because if you're going to die, you may as well do it hard or go home.
Hey, dude. Practice what you preach, at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn right. Damn right. So, yes.
Live stream that shit, boys and girls.
Knockwest, Knockwest. Sorry, that just makes,
ja.
that makes me laugh every
Alles
time.
klar, mein Frau.
Ein Cannonball. Was?
Ein Kannibal. Kannibal. Das weiße Kannibal oder das negro Kannibal? Yeah, that's very funny.
Two Germans in a bar in London. 2 martinis, please. Dry? 9. Zwei.
It would have been better 2 Nazis walk into a bar. But yeah, very funny, very funny.
And just to prove we have an international flavour, I'm sticking with the German jokes.
That was so funny.
A nun, a blonde, a Dutch, and a German sitting in a train and travelling through the mountains. The train enters a tunnel and it becomes dark. You hear a loud slap. After leaving the tunnel, you can see the Dutch holding his face in pain. The nun thinks that naughty Dutch has tried to touch the blonde woman and got smacked. The blonde thinks the naughty Dutch had tried to touch the nun and got smacked. The German thinks, great, in the next tunnel I can slap that Dutchman again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Top drawer, my man. Wow. Got something with them Germans. I don't know. They're funny. It has something to do with 1938, 45, but I don't know.
Some of the comments in the YouTube comments are brilliant. It's all the Germans are complaining about is these accents are completely inaccurate, which
I can imagine them complaining. It's an Austrian accent, not German. Yeah, have to be technically correct, but it's just as funny that it isn't. That even the truth distortion effect. Like, yeah, it buys it so much more legitimacy, right? More factual data.
Who won the first Tour de France?
I don't remember, but it was a really good story how they won it.
The 107th German Tank Division, apparently. Anyway, it's 8:59. We're going to call it an evening on that, I think, before we get into any trouble. Or should I say more trouble? I look forward to the complaints on YouTube.
Listen, they don't know where we live yet.
No, this is very true. It's very true. Do catch us next week, though. We'll be on from 7 p.m. on Kopimi Radio. It's been great having your company, and hopefully you can join us next week. But for now, good night.
Good night.